What's going on, guys? I am Dal, the founder of WoodsBot here, and I'm going to go over today risk management as well as taking trades from the bot. All right, guys, so what I just did here is I went into the trade section that you'll get and unlock when you become a VIP. So I'm going to do both a short, how to calculate size using a short, and then how to calculate a size doing a long. All right, so let's head over to our trading view. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set a limit for 66,284 with a DCA bid to 67,261. As always, our stop loss is 5%, so 70,624 is gonna be our stop loss. So let's head on over to trading view here. I've already taken a screenshot of the trade that we're gonna be taking a short on, and I'm going to take our short position tool. I have mine starred, so it's popped up here. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the short position tool, and you are simply going to put in the entry price that we're going to be taking the short. So for instance, it's going to be the 66,284. The stop loss is going to be 76,224. Back to trading view. We're going to press OK. We also are going to have a DCA bid at 67,261. Now what you're going to do is you're going to click onto the settings of the short position tool. You're going to put your account size that you have in USDT. For example, this is going to be your leverage account. You're going to always keep lot size at 1 there, and then you're going to calculate your risk through these settings here as well. So I have mine on percentage. I'm going to be risking 1% per trade, and what I recommend here and what the advanced traders here in WoodsBot recommend as well is risking 1% on low cap trades to mid cap, and then when you go to the high caps such as ETH, BTC, SOL, you can risk a little bit more. And this depends on your risk appetite and how much you are willing to risk. So if you would like to risk maybe 2 to 5% per trade on high caps, absolutely do that, but make sure that your risk is managed and you are okay with taking a loss. All right, guys. So like I said, we're going to keep our risk at 1% just for this trade specifically. We've input everything in the settings column, our entry as well as our stop loss. These are the most important aspects of this guide. You're going to press OK. Once you've inputted the settings, what you need to see is the quantity. So right there, the QTY, and then it'll give you a certain number. Now this quantity is going to be in BTC size. So it's 0.002. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your exchange. When it asks you to input the quantity in BTC or the coin that you are trading, you're going to put 0.01 at the entry price at 66,284, and then you're going to put 0.01 at the DCA bid, because we are splitting the DCA bids at 67,261. So if you get fully filled, you should be filled roughly in the middle there, depending on where resistance as well as support lies. Again, we are taking a short here. You need to gauge this yourself. All right, typically what I like to do is I like to gauge for a 1 hour trade. So we are risking technically 5% on the bot trade. So what we're going to do is we are going to target 5%. All right, so that means that we risk, if I were to take the stop loss, we're risking that 1% of our account size. If we hit our TP level, we are gaining 1% of our portfolio size. The other thing is I recommend, let's say if price were to come up here, fill us fully correctly, right? We are getting filled full, and it were to reject with some indicators like the EMA, that's what I like to use. If we flip the EMAs and then start accepting below the EMAs like we have here, you have the option of putting your stops break even and protecting capital, because that is the most important thing, is protecting your capital, especially in certain market conditions. Okay, guys, so that is the short tutorial. Now let's move on to a long tutorial. I'm going to be doing JTO. As you can see that we had a signal to long JTO. Go to JTO. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to copy the screenshot and put it on my chart just for the video's sake. Okay, the bot is wanting to long 2.44. So now we're going to go into our trading tools. We're going to pick the long position tool. We're going to set it here. We're going to go into the settings. We're going to put the entry price at 2.44. We're going to put our stop level 2.301, risk 1% of our portfolio. So again, let's say our account size is $1,000. Our lot size is always going to be 1, and our risk is dependent on what you are willing to risk. Again, what I recommend, low to mid caps, just risk 1%. When you start going to high caps like majors, BTC, ETH, SOL, as well as like, let's say AVAX, those kind of coins, you can risk a little bit more. So now that we have that, let's set our DCA bid as well. We are DCAing 2.44 422. We're just gonna call this, since the DCA bid is so close to the entry, we're just gonna do a singular entry here, okay? So if price fills us, we are risking 5% always. Now what we're gonna do is when we go into our exchange of choice or trading terminal like Teal Street, we're gonna put 71.9 JTO into the quantity size. So if we were to get filled, we'd be risking 1% of our portfolio. And if we were to get stopped, we'd be losing 1% of our portfolio. And like I said before, if I am risking a 5% stop loss, I'm also targeting a 5% profit level. Okay, set your limits, guys. Set your stop loss. Make sure your risk is managed. The other thing that I want to just shine some light on is if you are marketing in and out of these plays, you're going to lose some money on trading fees. Let's say you market in and you market close for a loss. You are leaving some money on the table there. You're not saving that money. So make sure you are setting limits at entries, setting limits at stop loss, and setting limit at TPs. Do your due diligence. Squeeze and extract as much money as well as save as much money as you can out of the market. All right, guys, I hope this video helps. Again, if you guys have any risk management questions, make sure to tag one of our moderators, and our moderators and team will provide you with the answers that you are seeking. All right, guys, so that is how you use the long and short projection tool in TradingView, and that's how you input our bot trades from the WoodsBot trading bot. Have a good day, guys. Let's get after it.